Welcome to my review edition on the Prodrive and Stromung exhaust. Be sure to first check out my other review about the octane gasoline so you have an understanding why I chose to review the 2.5 piping. To start things off, to say my piece, the 3-inch catback exhaust on a Wrx sounds very awesome with this very deep boxer rumble that many drivers enjoy. For me to favor the 2.5 exhaust piping has nothing against people that chose to go with a 3-inch. Actually, the very first exhaust modification that I had experienced was a 3-inch catback, which was the Blitz Near Spec Racing. Now, for anyone that experienced a Wrx with a 3-inch catback that hasn't had its ECU tuned knows it creates a very horrible turbo lag in the low RPM, and just takes quite a bit of time for the RPM to reach the point where the turbo kicks in. By the time that comes, usually the traffic light stops us or some random driver cuts in suddenly, and once again waiting for the RPM to climb back up is just annoying. Okay, so you're probably thinking, well, if you run a 3-inch catback, of course you need to tune the ECU first so you can get the low RPM back. Yes, that is true. However, the cost to tune the components isn't something that most people can just come up with. And even if the ECU is tuned, these days a lot of peace officers target loud Wrx's more than ever. Not a great feeling to have invested all that cost in a 3-inch catback, having it tuned, and in the end receive a exhaust fix-it ticket. Therefore, in substitution of not having to spend cost on a 3-inch catback or to even tune the ECU, swapping out the stock axle back with a aftermarket 2.5-inch piping will improve faster spool up as well as low range to mid-range RPM. The Prodrive is probably one of the best brand in aftermarket parts for the Subaru Wrx, featuring the 2.5-inch round tip style or the oval tip style. Both choices give the Wrx a very sporty look over the stock exhaust without looking too aggressive like most 3-inch catbacks out there that draws bad attention. The only problem with the Prodrive exhaust is for anyone that is used to the boxer rumble sound that the 3-inch produces might be disappointed how silent the Prodrive can be. You still get the deep rumble sound on the low RPM, but rather very muffled sound. Most of the time it feels like having on the stock exhaust because the Prodrive is so quiet. So for anyone that doesn't want to draw too much attention around the neighborhood, Prodrive makes a great choice. The Stromung is the exhaust I favor because while it delivers the same performance as the Prodrive does, in addition, the sound is a little bit louder compared to the Prodrive, but still very street legal. You can definitely hear the rumble more clearly with the windows down. Not to mention on wide open throttle, the sound is awesome. Like the Prodrive, the Stromung also comes in two different styles, a single tip as well as a dual tip. The dual tip actually looks very similar to the stock dual tip, except when I actually measure the Stromung tip, it's 1 inch bigger compared to the stock one. So whatever of the two choices you go with, both are great exhausts on a Wrx. So check them out yourself. Well, this wraps up my rant about the 2.5 exhausts. I hope you enjoyed this review. So I'd like to finish off with a clip of my Wrx with a Stromung dual tip. Enjoy and see you on the streets.